So you're just getting started in real estate and you're like, what the heck should I do? Today, we're going to tell you the 7 must things to do in your first 30 days to skyrocket your career. Stay tuned. I'm Brian White. Welcome back to Real Estate Growth Secrets, where entrepreneurs and real estate agents like you come to grow their mindset, grow their skill set, and grow their wealth. I'm your host, Brian White. Today, our topic is the first 30 days as a real estate agent. And what the heck should you do to get started? It's understandable to be confused. After all, real estate school doesn't cover any of the important stuff. They're just focused on the legal, the meets and bounds, which is something you're almost never going to use again once you're a licensed agent. Most brokerages don't have an amazing onboarding and training program for new agents. That's why I'm so thankful that EXP actually does. We have more than 50 hours each and every week of live training, in addition to a specific onboarding and training program for new agents. In addition to that onboarding and training program, we actually have a mentorship program that assigns new agents to a mentor to help walk them through their first 3 transactions. That's the best way to make sure that things go smoothly and that you get started on the right foot. We have so many agents joining that we had to design a lockdown program for agents to get started from day one. There were almost 1,000 agents joined EXP last week alone. Can you imagine? A lot of what we'll share today is a result of the amazing training that we have at EXP. If you want to talk more about that, great. Just hit the link in the description to schedule time. Now let's talk about what you need to do in the first 30 days to be successful as a real estate agent. We're gonna give you 7 tips. So tip number 1 is set goals. You really need to know your goals and you need to know your numbers. I mean, you need to know what are your expenses and how much money do you need to make just to cover your expenses. From there, we can start talking about goals, because nobody's goal is just to meet their expenses, right? Your goal is to earn more than that. So maybe you want to earn 2x, maybe you want to have an extra $1,000 a month in the bank. Whatever your goals are, you need to write them down. So start with an income goal and then start taking a look at, okay, what's your average sales price in your area? How much do homes go for? Okay, how many of homes like that do you need to sell to get to your income goal? Okay, great. What does your marketing need to look like to sell that many homes? It all starts with goals. We've all heard about SMART goals. They need to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So specific is not just, hey, I want to sell this many houses, or hey, I want to earn more than I was at my previous job. It's a specific number of houses. It needs to be something you can measure. It's not just, hey, I want to have a successful career. It's no, I want to be in the top 10 in my area by this time. It needs to be achievable. If you say, hey, I want to be in the top 10 in Dallas this year, okay, well, there's 45,000 agents. So being in the top 10, you're gonna have to beat 44,900 and something agents to be at the top. May not be achievable, at least not in year 1. Is long-term, but needs to be achievable. Relevant is it just needs to be something that's going to propel you forward in your business. And time-bound is by when. You might have heard when I said, hey, I wanna be in the top 10 in Dallas by this time. That's specific. It's measurable. It's not achievable, probably. It is relevant and it is time bound. So you need to have all of those things. I'll include a link to that SMART goals sheet in the description below. So if you want our goal setting sheet, then be sure to hit that link and we're happy to send it to you. So step number 2 is to take massive action. Get a deal. My past brokerage, they wanted you to go through 6 weeks of training from the day you got your license. As soon as you started the brokerage, they wanted to put you into 6 weeks of training. Well, that's great. And you do learn a lot in that training. It was a great program, but you're 6 weeks farther down the line before you have a deal. Really, the most important thing for you to do as a new real estate agent is to get a client. Find a buyer that wants to work with you and start going to see houses. Start learning about the market. Like I said before, at EXP, we have a mentorship program. So there's somebody that's gonna come alongside you and help you write your first contracts. They're gonna help you negotiate the terms. They're gonna help you understand how to fill things in. So the best way to learn how to be a great real estate agent is by doing that. You've already sat in the classroom plenty of time getting a real estate license. You need to take massive action and get a deal. Don't wait, get a deal. Step number 3 is about who do you know? You need to be proud and let everybody you know that you're a real estate agent. There are a ton of people that know, like, and trust you. And those are the people that are gonna want to help you in your new business. So let them know that you're in real estate. Let them know about this exciting new career that you've got started and you're so excited to help them. The people that you've been in a relationship for a long time are going to want to root you on to success. They're gonna wanna help you and they're gonna wanna refer other people to you as well. Don't be a secret agent. A great rule of thumb to think about is you should have at least 100 people in your database. So when you get started in real estate, you should make a list of everybody you know. Those are the people in Facebook. Those are the people in LinkedIn. Those are people from your previous career. The folks that you're friends with at church, at softball, baseball, kids soccer teams. Maybe you're in Rotary. Maybe you serve at charities. Wherever it is that you go, you need to make a list of all of the people you know. You need to make a list of their names, emails, phone numbers, addresses, all of that information. So as an initial goal, you need to start with at least 100 people. We use 100 people for this example because on average, people move every 7 years. That means for every 100 people in your database, every 100 people that you can put on that list, there are roughly 15 deals per year. Right? That means 15 of those 100 people are going to move this year. That's pretty awesome. Right out of the gate, you have an opportunity to sell 15 houses. 40% of those people, statistically, 40% of those people will buy and sell. Okay, so that's another 6 deals. If 40% of people buy and sell, then that's another 6 deals. So now you've got an opportunity to sell 21 homes for every 100 people you know. Now you're just getting started. So are you gonna close all 21 of those deals? Probably not, but that's a great start. And you know what? All 100 people know someone who's moving. So if those 100 know another 100, then you've just doubled the number of deals you have an opportunity to go get, and you're just getting started. So create that list of 100 people and grow from there. So tip number 4 is that real estate is a contact sport. You gotta contact your database. You have to contact them regularly. You've gotta call them, you need to text them, you can Facebook message them, whatever you've gotta do to just get in a conversation with them about what's going on. The great thing about real estate is you're not actually selling anything. I don't actually spend any time talking people into moving. What I do is I get into a relationship with people. And when I talk to them about what's important to them, they ask what's important to me. And I learn more about what their goals are. And eventually, when the time's right for them, they're gonna approach us, and they consistently do, to help them buy or sell their home. So real estate is a contact sport, and you need to make sure that you're contacting your people, starting with that first 100 on a regular basis. You've got to contact everybody in your database at least 4 times per year and have a live conversation with them on a regular basis. The conventional wisdom is that you need to contact everybody in your database at least 36 times per year. Now the numbers are saying that needs to be higher. It needs to be more like 50 plus, because we've got so much information being thrown at us on a regular basis that we just need to be contacted more times before we remember. That's okay. Real estate is a contact sport via phone, text, messenger, and email. You're gonna have a lot of ways to contact people on a consistent basis. Tip number 5 is one of my favorites, and that's open the door to open houses. Open houses are one of your greatest opportunities in real estate. That's actually how I got started. I got my first 3 deals from a single open house. Well, you might be thinking, hey Brian, I don't actually have any listings, so I can't do any open houses. Well, you can, and people at your brokerage are more than happy to let you host their open houses. I certainly am in the Dallas market, and I'm more than happy to have you host open houses at my listings. So if you join EXP with us and you're part of our brokerage, then we would love to have you help us with open houses. In North Texas, our MLS allows us to search listings by our brokerage, and we can actually see all of the listings that EXP has in North Texas. It's a super easy process to reach out to a listing agent and say, hey, you know what? I would like to host an open house this weekend at 123 Main Street. Is that something you'd be open to? Then go crush it. Open houses are a great, inexpensive way to build your database. You're gonna get to meet a lot of buyers that don't have an agent. And those are folks that maybe you don't get them right away, but those are the folks you can build a relationship with over time. You can get in a conversation with. And because they came to the house that you're at, you know what it is that you're looking for. You know they're looking for a 4-bedroom, 3-bath with a pool in this particular area. Great, you've got information about their budget. So you can start to look for homes like that one for them and earn their business over time. Open houses are one of the best ways and fastest and cheapest ways to build a business over time, especially for new agents. Okay, tip number 6 is to be social and really be social savvy. What I mean by that is, I said before that make sure you're not a secret agent to the people that know you, but you need to make sure that the world, in terms of social media, knows, right? So you're watching this on YouTube, right? That's part of our social media strategy. You also need to be on Instagram, on Facebook. You know, there's so many different places now. You could be on TikTok, you could be on Snapchat, you could be in Clubhouse, right? There's so many different ways to grow a following, but make sure that you're communicating on a consistent basis everywhere that you are anyway. So if you're not already on Facebook, don't go join Facebook just so you can start communicating. If you're not already on Instagram or TikTok, then don't start something new until you're already crushing it where you are. But make sure that everywhere you go, all of the people that are there see you consistently doing real estate stuff, that they know you're a real estate agent. That includes posting houses, posting advice, posting activities that you're doing, posting things that you're learning, posting the fact that you are a real estate agent. Show yourself going to model homes. You don't even have to have any business to look like you're busy. You can go to new construction model homes and post pictures and ask questions and create engagement. And over time, that will turn into business. It's another form of advertising, and it's free and it's super effective. Tip number 7 to do in the first 30 days is consider joining a team. I know I've gone through a lot of stuff today, and it can be really challenging getting started in real estate. Joining a team is a great option. Most teams provide additional training, mentorship, and some form of lead flow that helps you get started with a certain number of deals. So if you've got somebody that's feeding you leads, qualified or unqualified, that's an opportunity for you to go out and chase those and create deals from day one. Now, there is a cost associated with that, right? So you're gonna pay a team a split, right? So they're gonna get a portion of your income, but in exchange for that, they're gonna help you get something faster, right? Half of something is better than 100% of the deal that you don't have. So getting into a team is a great way to get started. You can build some relationships. You can learn about contracts, learn about what you do and don't like about the real estate business. So when you do decide to go off on your own, if you do at some point in the future, then you know exactly what you like and you know how you want to build your business. The great thing about real estate is there's so many different ways to build your business, and we've talked about quite a few today. If you've got questions on any of this stuff, then we'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below. If you haven't already, please subscribe so you never miss one of our updates. If you want to talk more about EXP, I've included a link in the comments below so you can schedule time with me. Otherwise, hang out and watch one of our other videos. I'm Brian White, and I will see you there.